Yo, what's good with y'all? Not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I recorded. But anyway, what's good with y'all? In today's video, I got the how to make blocks fruits video. You guys clearly see I'm doing a whole bunch of series on how to make different games. We got Battlegrounds, Tycoon, Simulator, I think. But yeah. Anyway, this is how to make block fruits or generally a One Piece game, right? So you could generally use this how to make a One Piece game, but I'm gonna be modeling it exactly after Blox Fruits, right? So yeah, this is part one. Just to let you guys know, we'll get into like the combat scripting and abilities and more other features you guys don't see in this video. Get into that in part two, part three, and so forth and stuff. So long as you guys show the video a lot of love, then I definitely got y'all with more parts. Y'all been showing all my other videos love, greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support y'all been showing. I'm almost to 4,000 subscribers. Well, by the time this video, wait, nah, no, I'll probably be close to 4,000 though. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support you've been showing me, and let's get straight into the video because not gonna lie, it's a lot. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna need to set up a couple things. I'm gonna walk you guys through every single step. So it's gonna be a lot. Like in the end, you're gonna be like, damn, we really just did all that. So just stay with me. Make sure, just make sure you're paying attention. If you miss something, just go back, just double check and stuff. Because a lot of people comment that they have issues, problems and stuff, but in reality, it was just a mistake they made, and they could have just double checked to fix it. But let's get straight into it. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and insert a remote event to replicate the storage. You guys already know we're gonna need to communicate between the server and the client. So let's go ahead and name this remote event core event, right? And then we're going to head on over to server storage and we're going to insert a folder, right? I'm going to name this folder Devil Fruits folder, right? Here's where we're going to put our tools. You guys know in Blox Fruits, the Devil Fruits are tools. The abilities, they're tools and stuff. So you're going to create your Devil Fruit. This is what the player is going to use to actually have in the inventory to, be able to use their abilities against other players or just generally use them and stuff. So you're going to pretty much insert a tool. So type tool, right? And then you're going to put the name of your devil fruit. And just to let you guys know, these names, like the naming is very important. So honestly, I just recommend just name everything the way I name it, or just unless you know what you're doing. The naming is very important because everything in the name match up. All the names match up, because we have the name of the tool here, then we have the name of the value in a folder we're gonna make on the script, and then the eat tool and stuff, which I'll get into. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and name this the gum fruit, of course, Luffy, you feel what I'm saying? So gum fruit, right? Then I'm going to insert a folder. I'm going to insert a folder into the tool, and I'm going to name this folder ability 1, right? So pretty much inside these folders, we're going to have the assets, or more like, I want to say the information we need, so that when we get to the combat scripting, we're like, okay, what does this ability, need? It's like some information that we can just keep per ability, things like the animation, the sound name, the name of the ability, and the mastery requirement, like how much mastery you need to have over your devil fruit, pretty much the level for the devil fruit before you can use that ability. So let's go ahead and create those. First things first, let's insert a sound, right? And then you don't need to change the name of this. You're going to insert a sound, right? So this, of course, will be, whatever sound effect you want to play. If there's multiple sound effects, insert multiple animations, completely. You can do it whatever way you want. So you would just go down to, you see sound ID, throw your ID in there, and boom. Then you're going to want to insert animation. Like I said, if you have multiple animations, throw in multiple animations. You're going to have your animation there. Don't change the name. Now what we're going to do is we're going to insert a string value and then a number value. Yeah, right, right. So we're gonna name the string value ability name, right? Then here you put the name of the ability. So I don't know, um gum bazooka. Yeah, maybe let's call it that. I don't know, gum bazooka, right? And then for the number value, we are going to name this mastery requirement. And then you put the required value, what level do they need to be to use that ability. So I'm gonna just set it to 1. I'm gonna set this one to 1. You guys can set it to whatever you want. Then we can duplicate this, Control D, or just duplicate it, and then literally just change this to just rename it to ability 2. And then of course you can update everything as needed, right? And then, well, I guess we could change the name of the ability, gum rocket, I guess, just so we differentiate between the two, right? So we can then have those two abilities, right? And then we're done with that. Make sure you put that inside the server storage, right? Then we can head on over to starter pack and we can create the eat tool. Now, just to explain, this is what the player is going to actually have in their inventory when they're trying to use abilities. The eat tool is what they like find, like, you know, in the game on the floor. They pick it up, they eat it, and then it gives it this tool to explain how that works. So let's go ahead and put it inside starter pack, right? We can insert a tool. We can name said tool. You want to name it the exact same name as, you know, the name of the devil fruit inside of the folder. The only difference is, so let me paste this, right? The only difference is you're gonna put a space, then in brackets you're gonna put eat. That's how you can differentiate between which ones are the eat tools and which ones is the actual ability tools, right? Then you're gonna insert a sound, right? And then this time you're gonna actually name the sound. You're gonna name it eat. This is the eat sound. So I have the eat sound ID that I got from you know, the toolbox. You can just go to the toolbox, find you eat animation, eat sound. Don't ask me where I got this from, because I have no idea. This is a while ago. So there's the eat sound. Then of course we have our animation, so let's go ahead and insert that. Then of course we'll name this eat animation and then throw an eat animation. So like I said, you guys can just find your own animations in the toolbox or make them if you want. And then lastly, we need the actual devil fruit itself. I'll include this in the toolbox. The toolbox. I'll include this in the description, right? Let me find it real quick. Let me see, gum fruit, I think. I mean, you guys can just really search it up. Like, it really is. It doesn't take all that to really just search something and then find it. Okay. So once you find a model, right, you can't put a grouped model inside of a tool. You want just the parts. So, for example, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to ungroup this and put this in there. I don't need this. I don't need the model. I just need this, right? So I'm going to take the handle, right? This, and then make sure you need to have a part named handle. That's how you know, like, where the player is going to hold it, right? So we got the handle, and then, oh, perfect, it's already welded. Great, so we don't have to do anything. Because you may have to weld it, use a weld constraint, and then weld the parts together if it's multiple parts, right? Which more than likely it will be. Okay, right? So we have our, what's it called? We have our tool, our devil fruit that we're going to eat. We can go ahead and test. Let's just test real quick to make sure it, what's it called? I think. Make sure that it, you know, like, in our hands properly. You guys see gum fruits. Okay, there we go. You guys see, you can pick it up. Make sure none of the parts are anchored and can't collide is turned off, by the way. But yeah, there we go. So moving on, we can then get to the UI. So the UI, like in the last couple of months, I've tried to just set up UI with you guys, but this, in all honesty, I was entrusting myself to remember this. It's a lot of stuff, not gonna lie, guys. Like, it's a lot of specifics. Like, first we have the core GUI, right? So I'm gonna walk you guys through everything, because I know it doesn't look like a lot, but reality, it's like 8 text labels. So I'm gonna walk you guys through every step. So just please pay attention and just, you know, just try to follow along. So insert a screen GUI into starter GUI, right? We're going to name this, you're going to want to name this core GUI, right? You're going to want to leave it enabled by default, uncheck ignore GUI inset, and uncheck reset on spawn. Definitely very important that you uncheck reset on spawn, right? Now inside of it, you're going to want to insert a frame. Insert a frame. You're going to want to name this frame core frame, right? I will show you guys the properties of all the UI elements, so you guys can set it if you guys are interested in setting it to the same position and sizing as like the ones I've done. Then yeah, you guys can do that. I'm gonna show you guys. So inside of the core frame, I'm gonna walk you guys through everything. Okay, so I'll walk you guys through each one individually. So first up, we have actual energy text label. So the actual energy text label, okay, so look, if I wait, no, that's not right. Okay, wait, hold on, I'm actually confused. Wait, energy amount, energy. That's full. Wait. Wait, shouldn't this? Oh, actually, I had this wrong. Oh well, I actually had this wrong. Hold on. Let me switch these real quick. Actual energy amount. Full energy. Yeah, these should actually be backwards. I have these backwards. Or not? I'm kind of confused. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Let me see. It's weird, because what? So anyway, okay, if it's an issue, I'll just figure out a fix. Let me know if it doesn't work. Anyway, okay, so first things first, in our core frame, right, we have the actual energy text label. So actual energy, this pretty much is showing how much energy you actually have, right, via the text label. This isn't showing the number, just to let you guys know. This isn't showing the number, like not the numerical value. This is just showing like the amount. Like you guys know, it'll move from left to right depending on how much you have, right? So here are the properties for it. Like I said, I think energy is honest. I think energy is actually glitched. I'll have to see. I'll debug at the end to see. But anyway, then we have actual health text label. It's the same thing. This shows how much you have, you know, bar wise and stuff. So of course you would make the color green, right? And then overlap, like you need to make sure it overlaps correctly. Like you want to insert them. Like first thing you want to insert is let me think. The first thing you want to insert is actual health first. Right, you guys can just go in the order I went in. I think that should work. Then we have the cache text label. You guys see it's invisible up here because we're gonna set the value. Like we're gonna manage all the values via the script. But pretty much this is, you know, cache display. Very simple. Just displays how much cache you have. Then we have energy amount. This is what actually displays the numerical value of how much energy you have. Right, it'll say like energy 100 out of 100, for example. Right. Then full energy. This is what the bar is like. You know, full energy stuff. So you know literally when the bar is, you know, full energy and stuff, you know. So pretty much it shows you the difference between how much you currently have and how much, like the maximum amount you could have, and then vice versa for health, you know, showing you how much you could have with how much you currently have. Then we have the health amount, which of course, just like energy amount, it displays the numerical value of how much health you have out of 100, or however much health the player has, right? And then lastly, we have the level text label, which is right under the cache text label and stuff, right? Like I said, I'm showing you guys all the properties, so you guys can set it to the positions and all that and sizing, so you can match mine if you want. So the level text label, it'll display the numerical value of the player's level. It'll say LV dot space 10, 12, whatever the player's level is, right? So yeah, I honestly wish I could have went through it with you guys, but it was too much to remember. So if you guys do need help, just let me know. I'll go through it with you and stuff. But yeah, I think honestly, if you just take your time with it, you guys can honestly set it up. I think you guys can honestly, okay, I'm good. I think you guys can honestly just set it up, right? But yeah, once you're done with the core GUI, then you're good there. Then we have the devil fruit GUI. Insert a screen GUI once again into starter GUI. You want to name this one devil fruit GUI. This time you want to make sure it's not enabled, right? So you don't want it to be enabled. Ignore GUI, inset, reset on spawn. So it's literally the exact same as core GUI, just make sure it's not enabled. Now inside of it, this one is much simpler, right? We have frame. So insert a frame, right, into the devil fruit GUI. You want to name this frame devil fruit frame, right? Then here are the properties. Once you've done that, you want to insert a text label into the devil fruit GUI. You want to name this text label mastery text label. This will display the level of mastery the player has over said devil fruit, right? And then inside of the frame, you want to insert 3 text labels, right? You want to insert 3 text labels. So you want to have your ability text label. Well, you actually can insert as many as you want, but you need to insert as many abilities as you plan to have in your game. Like if you have 4, then you should have ability 1 text label, ability 2 text label, ability 3 text label, and ability 4 text label, right? So yeah, you guys would just have them like this. You would have a UI grid layout, so you want to insert a UI grid layout into the frame. So just type UI grid layout, insert that. Here's what I set it to, so you guys don't have to even worry about the positioning and sizing of anything, because this handles everything, right? So you would want to set it. You would want to set it via these properties. I'm trying to think. How did I forgot how I did this. I forgot how I got this specifically at the top. I think I changed like the order, I believe. I'm trying to think. I don't really remember. Or no, I guess I just put it first. I might have just put it first. But the point is, you want to make sure that devil fruit name text label is first at the top. So I'd recommend inserting that. Well, not recommend. Literally insert this one first and do devil fruit name text label, right? Because we're gonna have the name of the devil fruit in the text box, right? So once you're done with that, we can close that for GUI, and just like that, we're done with the GUI. And now we get into the actual scripting. Now scripting, not gonna lie, I mean, I wouldn't even really say it's that much for real. It's like 200, like it's 200 lines of code, but it's really because I use data stores. It's really because of data stores. Like the data stores make like an extra 50 to 70 lines of code. So it means there's a lot of copying and pasting pretty much. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, first things first, let's insert a local script into starter player, right? And then insert that, right? And then I'm gonna name this script core script, in parentheses put local. We're going to delete print hello world. Let me zoom in a little. We're going to need to make a couple variables first. Let's insert a variable. Let's create a variable for the core mode event. Let's say local core event is equal to game that replicated storage, wait for child, core event. Then we'll create a variable for the player. So local player is equal to game.players.local player. Then I'm going to get the core GUI. Local core GUI is equal to player.player GUI, wait for child. Oh, sorry, wrong GUI, core GUI. And then I'm going to get the devil fruit GUI. So same thing, devil fruit GUI is equal to player.player GUI, wait for child, devil fruit GUI, right? Then I'm going to set up the one function we have. Well, it's one main function, but then inside the function, we have like two functions set up. So I'm going to say core event.onClient event. It's not that many events on client, so it's mostly handled on the server side. I'm going to say connect function, right? Then in parentheses, you're going to put event type, comma, arg1, short for argument number 1, enter. Then I'm going to say if event type is equal to quotation marks, update. This means to update the information inside of the text labels, the player's health, energy, level, and what's the thing? Oh, cache. Yeah. So then I'm gonna say core event dot, or sorry, not core event. I'm gonna say core GUI dot core frame dot cache text label dot text is equal to quotation marks. You can put the cache sign or the dollar sign, I should say, right? And you can say dot 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 player dot stats dot cache dot value. We're gonna set all this stuff on the server side when we're going to local scripts. It'll all make more sense when we get to the server side. Then we're gonna do the same thing. We're literally just gonna set up. We're just setting up all the UI. So we're gonna say core GUI dot core frame dot energy. Make sure you're doing a specific one. So energy amount text label dot text is equal to quotation marks. You're gonna say energy and put a space dot dot dot. Well, it's up to you guys how you want to put this. I'm just making it exactly like Blox Fruit has it, but it's up to you guys. Whatever way make it whatever way you want. Then I'm gonna say player dot stats dot current energy dot value, right? Dot 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 quotation marks, put a slash in between, separate the two. Then dot 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 player dot stats dot max energy, right? Then I'm gonna do the same thing again. Core GUI dot core frame. This time I'm gonna set the level text label. So level text label dot text is equal to quotation marks LV dot or period, and then put a space. Let me say dot dot. No, I'm not gonna do that. And then we can say dot 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 player. Let's say player dot stats dot level dot value, right? And then I can say we're gonna set the health. We're gonna say core GUI dot core frame. Then we're gonna say health amount text label dot text is equal to, this is a lot, so pay attention. So it's equal to health space dot dot dot. We're gonna need to round it. We're gonna do math dot round. This is that because with health, I didn't even notice. When you if you try to make like a health bar or something and try to display a player's health, like numerically, I should say, it's gonna give you decimals. Like if when the player's health changes, like if you set them to 50 health, it's gonna go like 50.1, 50, but like it's gonna be weird. It's gonna give you like long decimals. This way it just rounds up to a whole number. So I'm gonna say math.round and I'm gonna say player.character .humanoid .health, right? Then I'm gonna say dot 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 quotation marks, put a slash again, then dot dot dot, right? Then I'm gonna say player.character .humanoid, and then this time put max health, right? And then that's it for that event. Then moving on to the second event, or actually, yeah, second and last event. We're gonna say else if event type is equal to quotation marks devil fruit whip, right? This is for when you're trying to equip a devil fruit. So then I'm going to create a variable. I'm gonna say local devil fruit tool is equal to arg1, right? Then I'm gonna say devil fruit tool dot equipped connect function, right? With parentheses, enter, and then you're gonna say player dot player GUI dot devil fruit GUI dot enabled is equal to, actually no, we should honestly do this at the end. I'm gonna move this, so let's put this ahead. Put this above. I should have honestly did that at the end, but yeah. Then we're gonna say devil fruit GUI. Wait, actually, I don't know why I referenced it via the player when I could have just did that instead. Yeah, just do that. So I'm gonna say devil fruit GUI dot mastery text label dot text is equal to quotation marks, mastery, space, regular bracket, dot, 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 right? Then you're gonna say player dot devil fruit. Let's say devil fruit levels is the folder. So find first child, right? Then you're gonna say devil fruit tool dot name. Then on the outside, you're gonna say dot value, dot, 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 quotation marks, regular bracket, right? And then we're gonna move on to the next thing, devil fruit GUI. Let's see, devil fruit GUI dot devil fruit frame dot devil fruit name text labels dot text is equal to devil fruit tool dot name, right? Then I'm going to set, now this is long, just letting y'all know this is long, so we're gonna copy and paste the second one. So I'm gonna say devil fruit GUI dot devil fruit frame dot ability one text label dot text is equal to devil fruit tool. That's why I said the names are important. Devil fruit tool, you're gonna say devil fruit tool dot ability one dot ability name dot value dot, 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 quotation mark, space, mass, short for mastery, space, dot, dot, dot on the outside. Then you're gonna say devil fruit tool dot, wait, devil fruit, oh sorry, devil fruit tool dot ability one dot mastery requirement dot value dot, 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 quotation marks, space, regular bracket, Z, regular bracket. Now here's where you put the keybind to activate the abilities. So whatever keybind you want to activate the abilities, you would put in the brackets. Yeah, then we can just copy and paste this here a whole bunch of times. So Control C, Control V, right? And then you would just change this to, you would change the keybind for the second one, you would change it to the next ability. So ability 2, right? Change this to ability 2 text label, right? And then we just have to set up one more function, which is a lot shorter. Literally, we're just gonna say devil fruit tool dot isn't it? Or no, it's just lowercase. Unequipped connect function, close parentheses, enter. Then you're gonna want to say devil fruit GUI dot enabled is equal to false, right? It's that simple. And just like that, guys, we are done with the local core script. Let's go ahead and knock out the each script. It's literally like 14 lines, so it'll be real quick. Where is it? Oh yeah, start it back. So you're gonna want to insert a local script into the eat script. You could really put the eat sound effect, the eat animation inside of the hold on one second, guys, one second. I'm a flat send text, but anyway. Okay, so you want to name this script eat script. No need to put local since there's no server side script. For this, we're going to say local core event is equal to game that replicated storage, wait for child, core event. Then I'm going to say local player equals game.players.local player, right? Then I'm going to say script.parent. Make sure you put this inside of the tool. So then you can say script.parent.activated connect function, close parentheses, enter. Then you're going to set up the animation track. You just need to play this on the local side because you don't really need all the other players to see you really eating an animation. I mean, see you eating animation, eating the devil fruit. You're gonna say local AT is equal to player.character.humanoid colon load animation. Then you're gonna want to say script regular brackets quotation marks. Then you're gonna want to put your animation. So eat animation, right? Then we'll say AT play, right? Then you're going to want to say script.eat, you know, the sound effect we have, script.eat play, right? Then enter, then I'm going to put a space in between, and then I'm going to say, at.ended for when it ends, connect function, right? Close parentheses, enter. Then you're going to fire the remote event. You're going to say core event fire server in quotation marks. You're going to put devil fruit equip for the event, right? And you're going to put a comma and you're going to send over the name of the tool, which is the name of the devil fruit, just with, you know, eat, the word eat in brackets, right? So then moving on, we are then going to move on to the big script, which is, how much was it? It's like 150 lines, but I'm telling y'all though, it's like, honestly, once we get like the first couple lines in the middle, the first half of the first function and then the middle function, it's gonna be real light after that. Okay, so let's insert a server script into server script service, right? And then I want to name the script core script and in parentheses put serve, right? Let me just double check. Okay. So I'm gonna delete part hello world, right? Surprisingly, we only actually need 3 global variables. So I'm gonna say local core event is equal to game.replicated storage, wait for child, or event. Actually, I just realized that I don't know why I got that first. Like you could like do what I just did, but just put a space and then just uh go at the top of it. Then I'm gonna get the devil fruit. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna get the core data store first. I'm gonna say local core data store because you know there's a lot of data saving. So is equal to game get service data store service get to data store quotation marks put core data store, right? If you guys don't know, to enable data storage you have to also enable it via settings. So go to game settings, go to security, enable studio access to API services, click save, publish, maybe close out studio, go back into it just to double check and make sure you know like it's saved and everything, right? Well, those data stores will not work. Then lastly, we're going to get the devil fruit folders inside of server storage. We're going to say local devil fruits folder is equal to game that server store. Wait, yeah, it is in server storage. Wait for child devil fruits folder, right? Now to set up the first function. This is for when players join. So we're going to say game.players.player added connect function. In parentheses, you're gonna put PLR short for the player. Enter, guys. We're about to make a lot. I really need y'all to lock in. I need y'all to lock in and pay attention because about to type a lot. Okay, first thing first, we're gonna need to make a stats folder. So we're gonna say local stats. It's gonna be blue, but it's still a variable. You can still reference it, so don't worry. So it's equal to instance.new. Then you can put folder parented to the player, right? Then you're simply gonna say stats.name is equal to stats, right? Oh, stats, right? Moving on to the next variable, we're gonna set up cache. Local cache is equal to instance.new. Okay, don't know how that happened. Instance.new number value, right? So number, okay, I don't know what is going on anyway. So number value, you're gonna parent that to stats, right? You're gonna want to say cache.name is of course it's a cache.value by default is equal to 0. We're going to get into that. We're going to set up the data loading later in this function. So for now, we're just going to set it to default by 0 and then update it as need be. Then we'll say local level is equal to literally same thing. Instance.new number value parented to stats. Now all of them would be like this, majority, but not all. Just let y'all know. Level.name is equal to level. You could say starting level is like, I don't know, 0 or 1. It's up to you really, because games do it differently. So I'm saying 0, right? Level dot value is equal to 0. Then I'm gonna set up max energy. Local max energy is equal to instance dot new another number value, right? Parented to sorry, not string, stats, right? Then max energy, you're gonna say max energy dot name is equal to max energy. Then the default value for max energy is 100, right? Then we set up current energy. Local current energy is equal to instance.new number value parented to stats. You're gonna want to say current energy dot name is equal to current, right? You're gonna say current energy, and then you're gonna set the value of it too. So current energy dot value is equal to 100 as well, or whatever the starting amount is. It's up to you guys. This is your game. I'm just showing you guys how to make it. Then I'm gonna set up max XP, local max XP. You know, like the amount of XP you need to move to the next level. Just to clear that up, just in case anyone was confused. Right, is equal to instance.new number value parented to stats. Right, and then I'm going to set max XP dot name is equal to max XP, right? Then I'm gonna set the default value for max XP equal to let's say like 86. It's up to you guys. Honestly, that's not a random number, but if you guys know about the 86 anime, it's tough. Anyway, then moving on to current XP, local current XP is equal to instance.new number value parented to stats. Or you guys can really just copy and paste one and then just change the names. You could really just do that, but just be careful so you don't get confused, because you do have to change, you know, this, that, and that. Literally everything pretty much. So current XP dot name is equal to is equal to current XP, right? Then current XP dot value by default will be set to 0, or maybe some games start at 1. I'm pretty sure most start at 0, but it's up to you guys. Now here's where things get a little different. I'm gonna set up the folder for the devil fruit levels. This is for each individual devil fruit, right? I honestly am not sure on Blox fruits if like if you pick up a devil fruit, you get to like I don't know level 7, then you pick up another one, and then you drop the old one you had, and pick up the other one like it, and then right, and you level up on that one. If you go back to the old one, if it'll save, I don't know if that's how that works. But that's how I made it, right? I wouldn't understand why you would forfeit progression just to switch to a new devil fruit. So yeah, I'm gonna say devil fruit. I'm gonna say devil fruit levels is equal to instance dot new. Oh sorry, not number value. This is gonna be a folder, right? You're gonna want to parent this to a player. You're gonna say devil fruit folder dot name is equal. Oh sorry, not devil fruit folder. Devil fruit levels. Make sure don't make that mistake. So you're gonna say devil fruit levels, right? Then you're going to create the level for the gum gum fruit. You're gonna say local gum gum fruit is equal, or whatever the name of your fruit is. Gum gum fruit is equal to instance. I'm about to explain something in case anyone's wondering why the naming is different. Number value parent. So this time you're gonna want to parent this to devil fruit, or sorry, not devil fruit levels, not folder. Sorry, devil fruit levels. Then you're gonna say gum gum fruit dot name. Here's where we set the name, okay? Because you guys know with variables you can't put space in between variables. You can't say like local gum gum gum, or sorry, gum gum fruit. Like no, you can't do that. You can do that. It has to be all one word, right? Now, I mean, I think you could like do it with like brackets. Yeah, I think like maybe if I did like brackets, I could probably yeah. I think if I did like, or no, actually no, that doesn't work either. The point is you can't do it like that. So to compensate, you would just on the script, right? The variable name, you would name it as one word, but then for the actual instance, you would put the space for the name in game. So gum gum fruit, right? Then you're gonna set the default value, so gum fruit dot value is equal to 1, right? And then, oh my gosh, this is it, the last one. Current devil fruit. This is how we keep track of whatever devil fruit the current player currently had, like when they left the game, so that when they rejoin, they have it already in their inventory, right? So it's equal to instance, or when they die, it's put back in their inventory. So I'm gonna say instance dot new for the current devil fruit, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be a string value with the name of the devil fruit. Parent this to the player. It's right. I'm gonna say current. I'm gonna say current devil fruit dot name is equal to. You can just put special bracket, like just leave it blank. All right. Or sorry, no, sorry. You're gonna put current devil for the name. You're gonna set the value. However, the value is what you're gonna set equal to just blank. It'll just be blank. Whew, we just have to lie, guys, but don't worry. That's it for all the variables. Now we move on to the functions. Okay, so now we set up data saving. So I'm gonna say local success is comma error message is equal to pcal function, right? Close parentheses, enter, right? And then I'm going to set up the key. I'm gonna set up local key is equal to player.user. I'm using player user IDs. I recommend you guys use user IDs. Don't use usernames because people can change their usernames, right? So I would rely on user IDs, but it's up to you guys. Then I'm gonna get the player's data. So I'm gonna say if they have any. So I'm gonna say local data is equal to for data stored, get async, right? And then you're gonna put the key inside, right? So if the player doesn't have any data, it's just gonna leave the data as is. Remember, we already set it up here. Like these are the default stats. So if they don't have any data, it's just gonna set it like that, right? So we're gonna say if data, if we can, low-key data, then I'm gonna say cache.value is equal to data 1, right? Regular bracket 1. You need to save data in the order that you're loading it, right? You guys see how cache is the first stat? I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna go down in order, right? Obviously ignoring the folders. I'm just talking about values and stuff, right? So you need to make sure it's saved. You're saving it in order. So cache.value, level.value, right? And then it's equal to data. So you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are understanding the whole pattern here. Value is equal to data 3. It's repetitive, but it's not like it's not like a lot of scripting. So current energy dot value is data 4, right? I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to do this, not gonna lie, but yeah, I feel like you use like a for loop or something like this for this. XP dot value is equal to data 5, right? Then current XP dot value is equal to data 6, right? Then gum fruit dot value data 7, and lastly I'm gonna say current devil fruit dot value is equal to data regular bracket sorry, not 7, 8, right? Let me just double check. Okay, good, I'm still recording, right? And then after that we are going to use a for our loop, so you could just skip that right there. You're gonna say for I comma v in pairs. You're gonna get the stats folder. You're gonna say stats get to children. So this is for whenever any of the stats change. You know, whether it be energy level, whatever, it'll automatically update with the UI. So you're simply gonna want to say v dot changed connect function, right? Close parentheses, enter. You're gonna say core event. So the way I set it up, I originally had it set up where I was gonna have events set up for each, you know, each value, so we could just update that one. But then I'm like, what's really the point of having different events? It would just make more sense to have one event that updates everything. Like if there's no changes, then it just won't change. It'll just change the one value, right? Like for example, if a player takes some damage, okay, their health will change, but nothing else will, right? So I'm gonna say core event fire to the player. Make sure you do fire clients, not fire all clients. Fire client, right? Then comma in regular. I mean, in parentheses, you're gonna put parentheses, quotation marks, you're gonna put update, right? And then that's for that function. Then you're gonna go on the outside of that. Then you're gonna set up another function. You're gonna say player dot character added. This is for when the player dies. So character added connect function, right? In parentheses, you're gonna put character enter. Then you're gonna say task dot wait. You want to load it like just literally a little bit. So I would recommend somewhere between 0.1 to 0.3 seconds. You're gonna say core event. You're actually literally it's the same thing actually. So you're gonna fire this again, Control C, Control V to paste that, copy and paste that, right? Then you're gonna set up another function inside of this function. You're gonna say character dot humanoid dot health changed connect function. As you guys can guess, this is updating the player's health, but it's literally doing the same thing. So we're just using one event for it. So boom, once you have that set up, then you can go on the outside once again, and you're gonna want to do while not success enter, right? And we're literally just doing the same exact thing. But before I get into that, I want to go on the outside, and then the last thing I want to say core events. I'm going to paste it one more time, right? Core event fire. This is so that when the player has like fully loaded in their stats is loaded in, their character loaded in, everything is good to go, then it'll update all their UI and stuff, right? Great news I have for this, guys, we could just copy and paste. So go up here, this is what I meant, saving us time. So Control C, Control V. Only difference is you're going to want to put a task. So task that wait 3 seconds, because you know it's a while loop, so you need to put a wait in between. And just that, guys, we're done with the first function. We are halfway done with the script, and we're also halfway done with like we're almost done with everything, I should say. Now to set up data saving. Remember, that's data loading. So I'm gonna say game.players.player removing connect function. Then in parentheses, you can put PLR short for the player, enter, and then you're gonna go ahead and set up the peek out function from the top. You're gonna say local success, comma. Error message is equal to peek out function, close parentheses, enter. You're gonna say local key is equal to player.user ID, local data table. You're gonna set up a data table, so it's equal to quotation mark. Is equal to special brackets. How we create a table. Then you're gonna insert each value. Remember, I said it's important to load data in the same order that you saved it in. The vice versa applies. So you're gonna want to say table.insert. You're gonna put data table, and then of course the first value. Just go down the list. First value is cash. So we're gonna say make sure you're referencing it correctly. So cash is inside the stats folder. So I'm gonna say player.stats.cash.value, right? Then I'd recommend just copying and pasting this and then just changing it for each one. So Control C and then literally just spam that, like, because you need to get to 8. So I think that's more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like more than 8. I think this is like 8. So then you're gonna go ahead and just update this. So change. So this would be level. This would be max energy, current energy, right? Max XP, current XP. Let's see, current XP, and then for this, you guys can change the stats folder to devil fruit levels, right? And then you're gonna want to put oh wow, oh shit, I actually just realized an issue. Okay, so okay, we'll come back to that. So delete this, and then you want to do current devil fruit dot value, right? And actually no, it's not an issue. Okay, so you're gonna do player dot devil fruit levels, right? The difference is you're gonna put special brackets, right? You're gonna put not special brackets, regular brackets, quotation marks, right? And then you're gonna spell out the regular name, so gum fruit, right? That value. So pretty much the way I have it set up now, for each fruit you have, you need to like add this. You need to add a line for this. I might again. This is just the part one. I can definitely change things, figure out easier ways to do things. So I may just have it so it just checks to see whatever one they have, and then it'll just save it if they have it, if that makes sense. But yeah. And then at the end, we're gonna just do core data store, set async. You're gonna put the key and then the data table. Just like we did up there in between the two ends, you're gonna say while not success, enter, right? Copy and paste everything, Control C, Control V, put a task dot wait at the end, task dot wait 3 seconds, right? And then once you're done there, let's go ahead and set up the last, well, not technically, well, it's technically the last function, the last main function, because there's a function inside of it. But don't worry, guys, we got literally just about 20 more lines of code, so not that much. I'm going to say core event on server events connect function in parentheses. I'm going to say PLR short for the player and put event type arg1 short for argument number 1, enter. Then I'm going to get the player's character. Local character is equal to player dot character. Set up the event. I'm going to say if, oh sorry, wait, am I tripping? Oh no, I'm not. Okay, so if event type is equal to quotation marks devil fruit equip, right, enter. Then I'm going to say local devil fruit name is equal to because remember they're going to be different, because remember it has the eat in brackets. The difference between the two is that, you know, it has the eat in brackets, so we're going to separate that, right? So we're going to say string dot split, and then I'm going to say arg1 comma quotation marks space eat in brackets, because remember we need to also take out the space, right? And then I'm going to clone the devil fruit, so I'm going to say local devil fruit clone is equal to devil fruit folder. You're gonna put regular brackets, you're gonna put the devil fruit name, you're gonna put bracket, then you're gonna put 1, then on the outside you're gonna put clone, right, parentheses, then you're gonna say player dot current devil fruit dot value is equal to devil fruit name regular bracket 1, right? Then you're gonna set up if statement. You're gonna say if player dot backpack my first child arg1, right, enter. You're gonna say player dot backpack regular bracket arg1 destroy. It's pretty much to prevent any duplicates, so you don't have like more than one of the devil fruit. Then you're gonna say else if character, same thing, character my first child arg1 enter. Then you're gonna say character regular bracket arg1. I mean, they're pretty much the same thing, but it's just different. Anyway, destroy, right, just in case. And then we're gonna go on the outside of the if statement altogether. So skip the end, and you're gonna say devil fruit clone. You're gonna want to parent it to the player's backpack, right? Then you're gonna say core events, fire clients, fire clients, fire to the player, comma. Make sure you do fire client singular. Then you're gonna put in quotation marks, devil fruit equip, right? And then comma, you're gonna put devil fruit clone, right? And then lastly, we just need to set up the whenever the player's character is added. So player.character added. Next function similar to what we did up there. You're gonna put character in parentheses, enter, right? And then wait. Oh no, sorry, I'm tripping. We don't need to put character, right? You're gonna put player.character added, right? And then you're gonna do the same thing. So you're gonna clone this. So just Control C, Control V, right? You don't need to have this, you just need to parent it this time. So devil fruit clone dot parent is equal to player dot backpack, right? You are let me see, because you can reference that. So let's do it like this. Put 2. Yeah, let's put 2. So we can separate it, right? And then lastly, we're gonna want to just put core event. Actually same thing right here. So let's copy and paste this. Control C, Control V, right? I'm gonna space it. I'm just put a space in between. I'd like to keep it all separated. And just like that, guys, it only took us, oh wow, 45 minutes. But that's part one. That's part one though. Let's go ahead and test everything to make sure it all works good and everything. I doubt it. There will not be any errors because a lot. Okay, yep, there we go. Okay, asymptotic concatenate strings instance. Oh, I forgot to put a value. Don't be like me, guys. Make sure you put it. And then you guys see that delay. That's the data saving. That's the data saving. That's that little delay. So make sure you put that value, right? Except for like health, because health, you know. There we go. Okay. We have everything, you guys see. We have everything here. Current devil fruit. So if you're wondering why I have it, when you test, it won't be like this. The reason it has it is because I was testing beforehand before I started recording to make sure it saves. So that's why I already have the gum fruit and stuff, right? So if I go ahead and eat it, right? If I go ahead and eat it, you guys will see I have the actual one. Okay, it's the UI is not being enabled. That's weird. But anyway, you guys see we have our health. Let's see. So if I adjust my player's health real quick, or if I just really stats, like give my player 50 cash, change my level to 3, you guys are gonna see, boom, you guys see update there. And then if I change my health, let's see. Oh, I honestly forgot to add in like the bar, like the sizing and everything. I'll just do that in part 2. It was a lot, so yeah. I only really changed the numerical value, yeah. And you guys see it's updating as it changes, but yeah. So one thing we gotta fix right now is the UI is not enabling. Okay, data saving seems to be working fine, but for some reason, whenever like this part isn't working, the equip. Okay, so devil fruit UI dot enable. Let me see. So so if I were to enable devil fruit UI right now, would I see it? Okay, I would see it. That's weird then. That means it's not triggering this function. Maybe did I spell it wrong? Devil fruit equip. Line player devil fruit equip. Let me see. These names are the same. Yeah, they're the same. That's weird. Devil fruit clone. Oh, let me update that. Devil fruit clone. Let's see. Devil fruit tool that equipped. Huh. That is weird. Okay. Let me see this. Let me test this. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out for y'all real quick. Okay, so okay. Let me open up my UI. Player GUI. Let me see. Okay, so if I open up Devil Fruit GUI, right, and I go to the text label, I guess, or no, let me go to the Devil Fruit name. So the text is empty now. If I eat it, I want to see something. Okay, so it's not okay. So the function I think isn't being called. If that's the case, or like the event, I guess. Core event on client events. Yeah, core GUI. Okay. That's weird. If event type equals, it must be an issue with the eat script. That's what it must be. Devil fruit equip. Devil fruit. Are these not the same names? Those are the same names. Is it? Let me see. Maybe is it an issue with like the animation playing? Let's see. Okay, so well no, the animation is playing. Okay, it's weird. You guys see it's okay, so it is firing the remote event. Okay, it's firing it to the current fire server. Did I forgot something? Let me see something real quick. Let me check. Yeah, I forgot something. Fire server. Well, there was one thing I forgot to include, but I mean, because like I was just adjusting the animation speed. I don't really think this matters, to be honest. Like, yes, I adjusted the speed to 1. I mean, I don't really think that matters, but let's see. Okay, so fire server, unless it's just, I think it's not working on the server side. Like, I just think this side it's not receiving it. Because if it was, then it'd be going through with the event. So let me see. So if I eat the devil fruit, okay, no, it is. It's being so okay. So it's firing one event. Okay, so it's doing all of this stuff. Okay, so if it fires back to the client, I don't understand. Okay, so if it fires back to the client as devil fruit equipped, then why is it not working? Okay, so I'm gonna test again. I'm sorry, guys, but it's better I figure this out with y'all than, you know, leave y'all confused. So y'all just sit back, chill while I figure this out. Okay, so let me try this again. There should be three tests in the, okay. It's a good sign. So the foot tool arc1. I am saying it over correctly. Yeah, double foot clone. Okay. Double foot tool looks arc1. Double foot tool dot equipped connect function. Okay. Did I not? That is spelled right. Yeah. Equipped. Yeah. That's weird. Okay, now let me see. Let me see now if it's detecting when I'm, because I wonder if it's an issue with like when I'm trying to, like, I know the issue is with this script. It's with the core local script. I know that's the issue. Let me see. Yeah, see? So weird. Oh, Delphi video. Wait, player up. No, that wouldn't matter. Delphi tool dot equipped. That's argument one. Did I send it over in the wrong order? That's event, and then that's event type. If event type. Okay, let me make sure I'm sending over the correct thing. Maybe I'm sending over the wrong thing. Because I think that's maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's why it's not picking it up. No, it's picking up the tool. That's what? This is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna double check. Or maybe there's a reason why I had this right here. Not gonna lie. Okay, hold on. Let me try rearranging this. There might honestly be a reason as to why I had it like this. I had it like this before, but I didn't honestly think anything of it. Okay, so also event type is equal for equip tool equipped enable text that has a space in between. Like I honestly don't know if this is like why. I mean, it, let me see. Not that one. This one. Or oh my god, there's no way. Wait. I think. Oh my god, there's no way. I think I know what the issue. I think. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know why the animation was so delayed. There we go. Okay. To be honest, I'm not really also sure. I just did like two different things, but I mean, like all I did was just rearrange the order it was enabled in, and then I think the issue was the required handle. I think that was the problem. But you guys see it though. You guys see mastery, gum fruit, mastery level, gum bazooka, all that and stuff. So yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. As always, if you guys want access to any of my scripts or models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link in the description for either one of those options. Thank you to all my channel members and Discord subscribers. I really do appreciate it and stuff. Like I said, if you guys want part 2 of this video and want me to continue the series, all you gotta do is just leave a like on the video, subscribe, you know, leave a comment. Let me know you enjoyed the video and you're looking forward to part 2. Yeah, and that'll just let me know, like, I bet that's what they want and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for everything, and yeah, see you guys next video.